Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking.
€48. Let's do it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is going to be right. We really need to lower that and drop it, and then we need to drop the big bag handler because it's going to have weight on it. We might have two. Yeah, this is where the pass-through really is, unfortunately. Right, we need to select that and drop that over here. And this is one of the few things you can actually do from within the thing of your tractor. I'm almost sure that I'm right on this. Watch. I think now you've got to look for where the raw front is, which is this side, I think. But let's try it because it's hard to see. Might be the back actually. Sure, I'm right. I'm sure it is. Or do you grab it with something like the big back? I'm not sure. I'm sure it is a proper. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like it there, does it? It's not a 3-point attachment, is it? It could be, I suppose. We could try that as well, because if it's not going to click with this, then I'm wrong, which I frequently am. I thought it was a 3-point attacher like that, but that doesn't seem to be playing ball with this, so I don't think it can be. No, that's the lever to let things go. So no, that's where it goes to that point. So it would be the way that you've got it now. Really? Okay, so really then it would be exactly what you said before, which would be to grab it with a big back handler. I'm sure I've seen that. I think I tried this once before and I couldn't figure it out. I am right, it's definitely... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's where it pours out. So if you were to grab it with something like the big bag handler, is there an adapter for this that I'm missing? Because I'm sure I've seen. Because it's not until it's connected, the game mechanics aren't going to work right. It's just going to be added weight at the front. Yeah, you see, you can't click on it because you've not got it selected. It's got to be part of you. So I'm missing something. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, I don't want to faff around and so it's looking where the actual mods are. So it's what is it called? Yeah, let's have a look. It is in least miscellaneous. It's in the that doesn't help me. It's called a tremie, so it's T's. Okay, so we want to be going in. It's that one, T. And luckily we have the slider bar for guessing. Tremie. I mean, there's the DS Power things. They work to a degree, but they are a little bit out of the range of this, I'm thinking. Tremie. We're getting close. Oh, we've gone past it. TL. Yeah, TL is before TR. Transport box. No, that's not what I wanted to look at. Oh, do you know? Is it in miscellaneous then, actually at the M's? L. It could be done like that, I suppose, but no, it doesn't say miscellaneous, does it? So I don't know. You'd have to look through the entire thing, and you know, that's why we're going to send it back. Yeah, it's a shame. I would one time like to find out its secrets, but select and return. Yes, we would like to, because we don't understand how to use it, which is a real shame, because you can use it for storage. Whether you pour into it, that might be the real thing. Whether you pour from a bucket into it and then it's useful. I think it could well be something like that. Let's stick that weight on because I think we could really do the additional ballast with us being a bit of a light tractor. Although it's as heavy as it's going to be at the back and it seems to be coping quite nicely. So is it really necessary? What would be nice is if you could carry the that, but I don't think you're going to be able to. It's way too heavy. I would say, even if you are, yeah, if you get it level. Oh no, we've not actually strapped it. No, it should have strapped. Why did it not strap? I think no matter what you do, that is, yeah, going to do that definitely. So we need to let go. Yeah, alright, okay, exactly as I thought, but it is true, I don't think I need to, I'm going to time-lapse this because there's a lot to do, and yeah, let's get the furthest field done first because we can top up on the way past. So we're going to get this field done. So I am going to say my words, we are going to get these fertilising contracts because we really need the money to make a start on this, where we've got to go into farming. We've got a harvester. Yeah, we've got a trailer, bale trailer as well. So we've got rudiments, real rudiments. We've got a front loader, which I always find is actually quite an important thing. We've got a bucket, which is I very frequently don't have a bucket this early on. Yeah, so we need the header. I know they are not too bad, and we don't need the header until we've actually seeded. So we really don't need to worry about that right now. So then I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were, done. Smashing. Right, let's grab that. And check for any more, because it's all we've got that we can really do that's going to be, yeah, we'll leave that. Field 81, where are you? I think you're a, oh no, actually, Field 81, we will. I think I'm right in saying that's up by the 77s and that. Yes, it is. It's not too far away. It's just, he says, let's just have a bit of a top up. I think we could do it, but I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, then we're sort of getting up to a point. We're getting closer to November. We might get away. There's only a little bit of wood, so what we've got isn't going to, it's not going to really bring in an awful lot. It's horrible wood as well, so our trailer's not going to be very nice for it either because it's very small. It's going to be hard to put the wood on it. So I might lease a. Has it got a wood one? This particular one. I'm not sure whether it has or not. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it has actually got a wood one. I don't think it has. And don't get, I'm not having a go either. What I mean is it's very versatile, but it's, yeah, it's not really meant for that. So it's got pretty much every other kind of thing that you could possibly want. So yeah, I'm not having a go, not at all. I've just said how fantastic it is, and I mean that most definitely. So then, no, I was going to say, do we grab that back? But you know, it's not going anywhere. It's a grand. It's not. If it was like 5 grand, and you'd think, yeah, that'd make such a big difference, maybe, but not really. This proves there's no golden apples on the farm though, because you'd see the golden apples. Now we can go across the field. There's nothing on it, so yeah, nothing in it. This is the good field. 54, the one ahead of us, is the not so good field of the two originals. No, actually, no, 53. You don't get 54. You get 53 and 52. So no, that's not true. Yeah, there was one thing I was going to apologise for. The one thing that is annoying, obviously, this is a challenge because it is difficult. You make a couple of silly mistakes and you buy too much equipment that you don't really need, that you think you need, and all of a sudden it sort of throws you on your backside. It is a difficult one. You're stuck with the tractor that you've chosen, and I'm not regretting my choice. It's one of the most reasonable with a good set of all-round things. It's slow, but it's not so slow that it's terrible. It's light, but it's not so light that it's unusable. It's, for a small, very reasonable price tractor, I think the Zeta represents probably the best start tractor that you can have if you're going to go small and you want a challenge like that. I can't think of anything else. The only other one I would think of, the Ares is good, but it's a little bit dear for this kind of start. Yeah, it's not a deer tractor at all. It's an amazing tractor. If we go to these, the middle tractors, now there's your torpedo. Now that is a cracking tractor because it's heavy as well. That is a brilliant tractor to have. As at the minute though, it would literally clear us out. So it is, even though you could buy it right now, it is one of those tractors. Yeah, there's the HGZ, but it's got no front 3 points. That's a point. The torpedo hasn't either. Yeah, it's not got a 3 point link. No, you can stick one on though, but I meant it's not got a front loader, which I find sometimes is really important. If you've got a jack of all trades, master of none, you really need that ability. There's a lot of, yeah, that Fiat that we got on the proper base, the New Farmer starts. Again, it's well out of the range of what we could afford. I think that's it because these are all not modern now. Yeah. It's small tractors. That's why. Yeah, I'm thinking. I know. I'm trying to show you the 24 grand, but I don't think the Deutz has actually got. Have I not got it in? This is Valmit. Or is it further back than this? I like that, but that's obviously, yeah, that is expensive. Because it is a, yeah. I got it once on the sales, and amazing. It was a good price. I saw like 70% off, so it was quite expensive, but not in comparison to what it is normally, what it should be. So the Deutz about here. Yes, the Farmer 300 CI. It's a little bit light. It is. I've tried it, but it's 24, 26 miles an hour, 112 horsepower. So again, it's here we go. This one here, the Agro Star. This is a fantastic starting harvester, and it does have the front loader attacher. So this is not a bad one to go for as a hop up from this. But yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably keep the one we've got now as a front loader attacher. But again, as you would say, that would clear us out. So you've got to manage with what you've got to begin with. And that's what we're doing now. It's so tempting. You think, oh, I could really do with another tractor. Yeah, but there's a lot of small implements that we can go with to bring out the best in this. And yes, it means me charging around the field, and it's not nice, but that's the whole point. You might get something come up in the sales, not that kind of tractor, because they never do. Yeah. Because they're already reasonable. So I don't think I've ever seen the Deutz come up in a sale, ever. I think there's got to be some criteria that it's got to be more than X amount, and then it's worth, the game sort of giving you it in a sale. But I can't recall ever seeing it. It did used to, though. I've got to be honest. I think the sales have been tweaked. You did used to get like 20, 30 grand ones, because I used to get the John Deere, the cabless one, because that's how I got it in Carms. Or did I? Or did I buy it outright? That's the point, actually. Did I? No, I'm sure I got it in the sales. In the very early on days of FS22, you did get things like that pop. It seems now there's like a value that it seems to be set at. And of course, you can tweak XMLs, but that's inside the game. So it's one thing that there's a mod that you can actually add certain sale items, but they're much, much more reduced sale amounts than the normal sales that the game brings in. So I've just never bothered. It is what it is, and I'm going to get what I'm going to get. And would I want to learn how to do that with an XML? But not really, because then I'd be cheating. I would literally be choosing a piece of equipment if I could know how to do that, where I could stick. I mean, I know I can grab bits Bob from any of the XML files on any of my Let's Plays, but they'll be exactly as old. And if I could do that, then of course I can actually tweak my equipment, but I'm not going to do that. I've never done that, and I'm not even tempted to do it because it's cheating. I mean, I don't mean there's not moments where you like think, oh, that would be really useful, but right, collect. Oh, there's a couple more that's dropped, little ones. Oh, 3 now. 18. We've got to make hay while the sun shines, but only if it's not too far. I think that's going to be on the other side again. 18. Can't see where 18. No, right down at the bottom of the map. Do you know something? I think that's what we're going to call that. Yeah, I do. I think we're going to go... We are fairly central. I think we're going to do exactly what we did before. To 43,997. We're going to sleep... I know we wouldn't really sleep on the edge of the field. This is just for game mechanics so that we're in the right place. Because we've got enough to do a contract. So if we... Yeah. No, that's what we want to look at. Because things can drop, like the Pop 6X wasn't there earlier, and it's now nearly 2 o'clock. I think we're going to go through till tomorrow morning. Because it's the year is going on. This has been quite a long session as well, actually. I think this is... Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here in the morning. Because it has... Sometimes time carries away. I just looked at the time and thought, oh, you've been on this for quite a while, And it's true, we have. It's the length of the session, so we may... Oh, yeah, a bit of income. That's a nice bit of income, actually. Oh, no. Well too rich for us anyway, even if it was. Let's have a look at how the price of wood is going, though. Is it on the way up? It's about what it was actually. Yeah, it's not. It needs to be up at January, February to be really high. Let's have a quick look as well at before we just scoot. I'm sure that trailer by Holes is not a wood version. Extension, cattle, truck, body, base. That might not be a bad one though, if it would let you do it, because it's got sides. What you can you still have strap support with having that liquid bale? Yeah, I think that's been done on purpose. I think you could change that and maybe drop the wood in, and then if you could got the toolbox with you, you could change its thing once you'd strapped it, because it's got strap support, but it's got strap support at the top. So I'm not sure whether that would work. But I think in this instance we need to drop wood in, and the sides need to stop it from collapsing out. I don't think we're going to do it any other way because it's very narrow. So it is an option. We could actually just do the one that we've got. That would work. Let's have a look for contracts for the coming session. Or are they drying up? Let's have a look. They are a little liming though. Ooh. 48, 51, 72, 48, 51, 72, all in a very, very close area. So do you know? 48, accept, 51, accept, 72, accept. That is next session. And that is, yeah, 12, 13,000. We've got the lime already, so that is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off camera over to where I'm obviously not going to reset it because we've got stuff in there. I'm going to literally take that back to the farmyards and fill up with lime ready for next session. So we'll be up at quite a reasonable amount. Then we're going to go through. I'd like to get our farmyard prepped for next year. So we've already got a chainsaw, so we can chop those trees down and get a bit of field prep done. Hopefully over the winter we might get a couple of items. I'm hoping it's typical on these start from scratches when you could really do with a break and you could really do with some good drops. You seem to get rubbish, and then on the let's plays where I'm just in a short run through, everything drops that you need. I just don't get it. It's really really typical that the one time you'd like a bit of a lucky break, you get like stuff that's useless for you, not that's useless, but useless for you in this circumstance you are. And it's typical, you don't seem to get a break. I suppose it's sort of part of the challenge in a way, but yeah, you really need a break. And I suppose we've got the golden apples. You can't, yeah, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as the old saying goes. But that is the end of another session. We know what we're doing next session. All I'm going to say for now is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this fantastic map, on this brilliant journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.